What if I told you there's a way to eliminate your credit card debt in just months instead of years? Stop scrolling because I'm about to show you the exact strategy that can cut your payoff time by over 70%. Here's the reality most people don't understand about credit card debt. You're trapped in a cycle where minimum payments barely touch the principal balance. Meanwhile, interest compounds daily, keeping you stuck for decades. But there's a financial technique that flips this system on its head. Let me walk you through a real example. Imagine you earn $3,000 monthly with $2,100 in fixed expenses. That leaves you with just $91 in cash flow. You've got 3 credit cards drowning you in debt, and your credit score is too damaged for traditional consolidation loans. Sound familiar? Most financial advisors would tell you to cut up your cards and make minimum payments forever. That's terrible advice. Instead, we're going to weaponize your highest balance card as a debt elimination tool. Here's how this works. First, identify which expenses you can realistically charge to your credit card. Things like gas, groceries, insurance, phone bills, subscriptions, and entertainment. For our example person, that's about $856 monthly in chargeable expenses. Now comes the magic. Take your monthly income that would normally go to those expenses, plus your existing cash flow, plus your current credit card payment. Deposit this entire amount directly onto your highest balance card. In our example, that's $1,835 hitting that card every month. Watch what happens. Your $1,900 balance suddenly drops to just $65 after the first deposit. To the credit card company, it looks like you paid off the entire balance. Throughout the month, your regular expenses slowly come back out, but you're playing with house money now. The key is understanding how banks calculate interest. They use average daily balance. So by keeping your balance near zero most of the month, you dramatically reduce interest charges. Instead of paying interest on $1,900, you're only paying on the average balance, which might be just a few hundred. Month 2, you repeat the process. Your income goes in, bringing the balance to zero again, then expenses trickle out. But here's the beautiful part. You're building momentum. Each month gets easier as balances shrink and cash flow increases. Once you eliminate that first card, you snowball everything onto the next highest balance. The payment that was going to the first card now gets added to your attack on the second card. This creates an avalanche effect where each victory makes the next one faster. This strategy works because you're essentially using your credit card as a temporary checking account while simultaneously paying down the principal. You're not changing your spending habits or cutting expenses to the bone. You're simply redirecting your existing cash flow more efficiently. The biggest mistake people make is continuing to use multiple cards simultaneously. Focus your firepower on one card at a time while making minimum payments on the others. This concentrated approach maximizes your impact and builds psychological momentum. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Even if you can only charge half your expenses to your card, you're still accelerating your payoff timeline significantly. The compound effect of reduced interest and increased principal payments creates exponential results over time. Your credit card debt doesn't have to define your financial future. With this strategic approach, you can break free from the minimum payment trap and reclaim your financial freedom faster than you ever thought possible.